What's up, guys? So today I'm going to show you how to pitch DR50 and above websites to land high quality guest blogs and backlinks straight to your website. So you can see, for example, here's a response from a pitch I sent, and this guy was busy, but he did say, because I'm clearly writing high quality content, he'd be happy to accept a guest post from me, right? And you can also see that I've got other good responses here, and other good responses here. So, I've been pitching for guest blogs recently. I know how to land them. And if you follow the technique and the blueprint that I'm about to show you, then I can pretty much guarantee you're going to land guest blogs and more backlinks to your site. So let's run through how I did it and how you can copy and rinse and repeat the same process. So the first step, if you want to land high quality backlinks, is to create a list of prospects. So you can see on this spreadsheet, for example, I've ranked each website by its domain rating. I've got the domain here, the link where it says we can contribute a guest blog, the email to contact them, or the contact form to use, and the status, so where I'm up to and how much progress I've made on contacting that website. So there's about 50 websites on this list, and basically, because I wanted to get guest blogs for my link building agency, I created a list of websites that I could contact that had already mentioned SEO on the site because they were the most relevant prospects to go for, right? So from there, it was time to start pitching. So I basically created a copywriting template that my virtual assistants could use to contact websites and land a guest blog. So they pretty much copy and pasted each email, sent it to the relevant person, and pitched landing a guest blog. So let's break this copywriting down step by step. So first of all, the subject line is pretty generic, but it creates interest. And also, if I could find the name of the relevant person to contact, then I would pop it in here. And then inside the email, just a basic hey as an opener, and I got straight to the point. Okay, so you can see the email copy is relatively short. If we check the word count, it's only 94 words, so it's not very much. And that's why I'd recommend keeping your copy short, concise, and straight to the point. And in the first line, I get straight into it and say, just getting in touch. Are you still taking guest blogs? Because I'd already researched that they were taking guest blogs previously. And then I suggested a couple of different article topics I could guest blog about. Okay, so these are really relevant topics to the content they're already producing on their site. And therefore, I knew that if I could already do the hard work for this site and I could pitch guest blog topics, then the website I was contacting would be more likely to accept my pitch. So that's why I'd recommend include at least a couple of suggestions of topic ideas for your guest blog inside the email copy. Now, you can also see that I tried to personalize the email too. So here, my virtual assistant would fill in a recent article here each time they sent an email, because then it shows, okay, you've read the website, you're not just randomly emailing them, and that you've actually done a bit of research before contacting the site too. And that will go a long way in building rapport with the website owner so they're more likely to accept your pitch. And then from there, a small call to action in terms of happy to go into more detail, please let me know, my name. And finally, I also included some examples of work I've already done before. So here's an example of a guest blog I've written for a website that's relevant to the niche. So Learnlist are a website that does outreach already. And if we click on the link, basically the website owner that I'm pitching can say, right, I've seen that Julian knows how to write a guest blog. He's already landed them before. His content is really high quality. The design is nice. And therefore, the quality of the content is going to be good when he guest blogs for me. So you're basically creating social proof. And, if a website owner sees, right, you're already having success getting guest blogs on other sites, then they're more likely to accept your pitch too. So what I'd recommend is sending them a guest blog you've already written before, if you have some, or, at least an article on your site that looks good, that's high quality, that shows that you can write good content that's going to interest their audience. Now, after that, not everyone is going to respond to your first email pitch. So a week later, my virtual assistant would send another chase-up email. And you can see it's super basic. It's not too intrusive or anything like that, but it chases them up. And that's a reminder you need, because you're trying to get the website owner's attention when you're pitching for guest blogs. So definitely send a follow-up email 7 days later if you don't hear back from the website owner on your original pitch. And then finally, send a final chase-up here. Okay, And again, it's super easy to read this. You know, it's short, it's concise, it's straight to the point, but at least it chases them up again. So basically, I would send this email. Then 7 days later, you would send this email. And then 7 days after that, you would send a final chase up email. And inside that final chase up email, make sure it's obvious that you're not going to keep hounding them. You're not going to keep stalking them. And that this is the last email you will send. Because otherwise, you know, you're going to annoy a few website owners if you keep emailing them over and over again. So I clearly communicate this is the last chase up email from me. So that's basically it, guys. If you want to land guest blogs for your site, then you can follow this process and rinse and repeat it. Now, what I recommend is creating a unique version of this, because if you just copy and paste pretty much the same template that I've used, then website owners are going to have seen it before. You know, it's been rinsed already, and therefore I wouldn't recommend just stealing it. But this gives you an idea of the template style you can use. The main elements are to include the name of the person you're contacting, to mention a recent article on their blog so they know you've actually read the site, to include a couple of topic ideas for the guest blog itself, so that you know you make it easy for the website owner to say, yeah, go ahead and create the content. And then finally include some social proof in terms of what you've written before, so the website owner knows you're capable of writing high quality content. And if you follow all of these steps that I'm showing you, then you will land high quality backlinks and guest blogs for your site. It's pretty much guaranteed. So thanks for watching, guys. By the way, if you're interested in getting more backlinks to your site, then I actually run a link building agency. You can go on juliangoldie.com or click the link in the description below this video. And if you want high quality backlinks to your site that's actually going to improve your results with SEO, then definitely get in touch. Now, all you have to do is click the button here, get in touch, fill in your details, and we can have a conversation about building backlinks for your website. So thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do.